shooting our picture-in-picture, and now this one is miking. Like it's picking up the audio, hopefully, because it's really hard to pick up the audio with a mask on. So, you want to check of the things I just gave you back, but I have not actually given you credit for, right? Because a lot of us had some no names. Do you have? Of course, I lost the binder as soon as I dramatically say, "Do you have?" Do you have 111? Do you have 112? 121, 122, 23, and 24.
I don't have to.
You
No,
sure?
that's because you wanted us to keep 2 here.
I don't have 1, 2, 4, but I think I do actually have it. I just didn't turn it in.
So, it doesn't matter if you didn't turn any of these in, but, like, this is what I'm trying to figure out if we have missing papers. I have other stacks I want to double check and make sure I didn't put any no names into any other rogue stacks. So, what I'm actually going to say for now is if you would like to hang on to those, that's totally fine. I don't really care. I don't know how much stuff you want in your binder or not in your binder, but we should seriously check answers. Because I feel like I have been so excited to dive into things that we missed checking some answers. So does anybody need 1, 2, 2? Any questions on that? Anything you wanted to go over?
I've checked all of them. I don't think I've turned in all of them.
Yeah, that's one thing. 1, 2, 3. We start looking at some X.
See, you wanted us to keep 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we did check this. I remember we had the conversation of 1.2 to the negative power. So I did remember, we did check that. 1, 2, 4.
This was the one we got on Friday, right?
1, 2, 4. I'd have to check my plane book. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, and 1.
So what we really should be checking is 1, 3, 1. Now here's the other thing I really wanted to make sure I announce. We don't actually need to check our homework together anymore. Here's why. If you go to Schoology, and guys, this is me like trusting you an awful lot. This PDF is the PDF we keep going to. Like if I haven't taken screenshots, it's all the answers for the year. Now, the answer to closures are already in the book, but like what I want is as you guys do your practice work, if you're struggling on a problem and you cannot figure out how to get it done, go look at the answer. Sometimes looking at the answer will kind of give us that roadmap of how to get there. If you ever do not, like absolutely do not understand or you disagree with an answer on the key, that is when we need to discuss homework together in class. Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to shift our like daily sort of what's normal. Where we have been checking homework together, I don't want to do that during class because we have such limited time, especially on days like today. So it's up to you as you want to check your homework. Make sense? Cool. So that is in Schoology. Y'all are in my class. I double checked. So is Mr. Hall. Well, if I go to members, yeah, Mr. Hall for some reason is also an admin.
I think you were in our Schoology for math class.
Yeah. All right. So 132, 133. Are you guys all right to check those on your own? Like, if you have any questions, I mean, we can go over anything you want to.
133.
Sorry, like as we move forward.
Oh.
So like, I've got the keys still up here, but like 132 is tonight's homework. So when you do it, then go check it after you're done.
Okay.
So we don't have to turn all the homework we gave it.
Not yet. No, So I'm dropping the hammer on some 7th graders who have not turned anything in because they need a hammer dropped because, you know, they need like to not dig a giant hole of missing assignments. For you guys, it's kind of like, well, if you decided not to do homework for a week, you're an 8th grader and you know what you decided, right? Like, I don't really need to drop a hammer on you. You know, like you're mature enough. You know the decisions you're making. So we had these handouts. So if you could get out the resource pages. And one specifically has parallelograms on it. Yeah, no. I plan to use this. So the paper has like this sort of design on it.
Oh,
Oh, that one.
Ooh, that one.
Wait. Oh, the like half sheet?
Yes.
Okay. All of the half sheets or just the one half sheet?
Really, we just need the one. So, if you would like to come grab colored pencils for this, we get to be a little bit artsy here. We are going to color. Well, what is this? When we copy a shape over and over, we're going to fill a space. What do we call that? A tessellation, right? So we have essentially like a tessellation up here. So we know it's the same shape copy because that is a tessellation. So sometimes we just call this tiling with shapes, but technically it's called a tessellation. So color in with the same color, or if you really refuse to get colored pencils, use some kind of markings, the angles that must have congruent measures. If these are congruent shapes, what angles must... Now I promise, right now you're thinking this feels too easy. And it is right now. But then we'll take it to prove something, right? To make a theorem.
Okay.
So here, I'll even walk around. Would you like any colors? Nah.
Yes, please. Rather use not my
So you're getting two very similar colors. You're gonna make it look like fire, aren't you?
I doubt it.
With red, yellow, and orange, it will look like fire.
Kind of. I need more
So this is one of those. This is not super complex, but it is enjoyable. So we'll take a couple minutes to color this in.
Wait, I thought you said angle.
Sorry, what else did I say?
How do you need colors to measure what angles are the same?
Because I said color them with the same color, and then it will
How
look
do you
pretty.
color an angle?
You just fill it in.
Like, huh?
Well, I guess I can do it up here. I guess. Oh, hey, it's raining outside.
Rain! Can we go outside for class?
It's raining.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to go outside.
So if I say this top left angle is my purple angle, and especially if I was using colored pencils, the middle of my shape is probably going to become some sort of ombre. But I could color in this angle.
What does that word mean?
Ombre, like a fade.
Oh.
This is going to prove something for us. Should have chosen some better looking colors. So if all of my top left angles are the same, what else?
Aren't the vertical
Well, then I can bottom right one.
Then all my what?
Bottom right one.
All the verticals, right at the bottom rights. Everything you guys just said. Now, what did we say we know about a parallelogram?
It has two pairs of parallel sides.
Has two pairs of parallel sides.
and the opposite angle
Ooh, yeah, and that's what we're showing right now, is that those opposite angles are congruent. What about adjacent angles? They were supplementary.
Oh, I think mine looks cool and it's black and white.
Hey man, black and white is what came before color.
I don't.
Like TV and like everything, like print, photos, like everything was grayscale, really. Grayscale was quote unquote black and white. Grayscale. So So Jake alluded to this earlier. We shaded all of our congruent angles, which were all the top lefts, but then we also have all the bottom rights because the verticals. What relationship does this set up that now we can say, oh, well, if something, then something? Does it have to be closed? Like, does it have to be a polygon for angles to end up with this relationship?
No, any tessellation.
Well, tessellation has to be geometric, like with a shape. What do we what do we need to get this relationship? Do I need all of these shapes? No. I need at least one of them. So I'd have like this. Well, do I need the whole shape? I need that, and like this, right?
It's a transversal.
We're starting with if, right? If
Two parallel lines.
If two parallel lines are cut by a transversal, then
The alternate interior angles are congruent.
And also the alternate exterior.
ooh,
Because the other purple ones are
and
also.
corresponding
Boom,
angles
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And then also other boom boom.
So I actually have a class because today's schedule's all weird. Can you either work with a classmate or try to come back at extensions if you can? Sorry, I gotta teach right now. Sorry, my bad. Alternate exterior. So wait, we just said if. Let's write this down. If.
Parallel lines.
I don't know, you're supposed to have paper out every day. I told you guys every day we take notes, get out some sort of graph paper, either the same as the day before or a fresh sheet of paper. If parallel lines.
Does this theorem have a name?
And a number, actually. But I'm not going to give it to you right now because that's just too easy. We're making up our own theorems right now.
It already exists.
If parallel lines
are cut by a transversal.
are cut by a transversal,
Why is it cut?
yeah, I'm just going to say intersected. Now, transversal. Transversal we assume is straight. Right? We assume it is not a curve.
That would be weird.
I mean, it could be a curve. Like, we can say, okay, here's a curve because we need a curve, but the assumption is it's a transversal line.
Wow, assuming-
Okay, so if parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then
I'm gonna put that on like a different line.
ooh, you guys just want to draw a picture?
No, not
Well, okay,
pictures.
fine, whatever.
Drawing, no.
Well, I was gonna say it'd be easier to just draw a picture than to write out all of the relationships.
You're right. Let's draw a picture.
You know, I'm here to like make your life easier. Like, quite genuinely, that is my job: is make your life easier. All right, I'm gonna cheat though. Make my life easier. Parallel lines. Yay. Transversal. Yay. Let's call these. Do you want to use numbers or letters? Letters. Okay.
Be less confusing.
A, B, C. No, I should just rotate around probably.
Like the parallel lines don't erase.
Yeah, that's why I did that too.
Are they like a straight line as opposed to a triangle?
G, H. Yes. Yep. That's also why I like the Smartboard software. It gives me all those little math options. Guys, and if you haven't seen like Smartboard in a while because we haven't had normal school, all the shape options it gives me, but also, so when we talk about like regular gons, like n-gons, so now I can draw like a 10-gon and we can start playing with it. Yeah.
Will Caroline Patzer please come to the main office? Caroline Patzer to main office.
They even have an 11-gon.
What is an 11-sided shape?
It's really hard pizza to cut, that's what. If anyone ever asks you to cut a pizza in an odd number of slices, tell them to go away. Because it's really annoying because you can't cut straight across. And I'm still stuck on the drawing tool. Okay, back on topic. So what relationships did we say are congruent?
B, angle B and angle, the measure of angle B and the measure of angle F.
So first off, we said A congruent to C and all of the other verticals, right? So I'm just going to say et cetera for verticals. Because verticals, oh, come on. So we know that, but then the ones that actually like matter now is A to E. So A congruent to E. Also, A congruent to G then. So wait, this is corresponding. If I say A congruent to G, what is that justification? Alternate exterior. If I say E congruent to C, so if parallel lines are cut by a transversal, vertical angles, corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, and alternate exterior angles are all gonna be congruent. Yeah, look that up. I forget. I think we dug into it one time. Well, if you rotate them, just remember there's no up or down in geometry. So, all right. So Julia draws this picture, and I guess maybe we should have copied their WXYZ. I forgot that they had this over here. But then her classmate comes along, kind of trying to be annoying, and says, okay, great. So, yeah, that works when things are nice. So, like, he hands her A. You know, and she very quickly responds, X is, and Y would be. And if I ask you for a Z, Z would be
45.
But in part B. I want you guys to talk about part
Those
B.
aren't parallel.
Well,
Yeah, I
Y
know.
would be 45. That we know.
Okay.
X
And then
is
you
less
could do vertical angles. So, like,
135.
yeah. And then, yeah.
I don't know if we can go any further.
You guys are in here until 48. We have about 10 minutes left.
Yeah, anyway,
What if we extend lines? So, guys, my favorite professor ever at college was named Dr. Jeff Smith. Told us to call him Jeff. Didn't even want to be called doctor. And he would always say, draw a line. Extend a line. Connect two things to make a line. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that helps, but it's something.
then you have,
Right?
you know that X plus, say that green is Z. You know that X
Wait,
plus Z.
isn't there the theorem where the
I got it. I can do something.
You can do something.
Scared. I can do something.
Oh wait. Would that work?
Wait, isn't there like
Remember, there's a line tool if you're looking for a straight line.
Yeah.
There is the draw line tool. What are you wondering? Would that help?
Never mind. It wouldn't work.
What are you thinking about? Say it to the
I was
class.
thinking like that would be like the same there.
No,
but it's
no,
not.
no, that's not right. So these two angles, these two green and
Does
blue,
anyone have
equal
a
that.
protractor?
According to
Doesn't-
remote.
so, rule for the year, protractors don't count unless we've been told use a protractor, because otherwise most drawings aren't actually sized to the degrees they tell you. You know what I mean? Like somebody drew 2 lines, they was like, meh, it's 70. Like it's like that's not necessarily actually 135. It's obtuse.
So this the green and the blue angles.
Let me do you a favor. I'm gonna erase all my crap so you guys can just draw whatever you want.
Ooh,
But you want those lines back there?
yeah.
So we want that, and we want that, although scooch it over. So, okay. Shay knows how to use a smartboard. I should just let her teach.
Wow.
That's a very fat X.
No.
That's why I always
No,
change the size of my pen. Up to the right.
It's that one
Oh,
over there,
right.
I think.
Yeah. Stop calling me that. Okay. So this is A,
Okay.
and that's X. So
Yeah.
A and X together would equal 135
Why?
because of remote interior.
Or just like how triangles work.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. What you just said is the remote. You guys are funny.
I've never heard it.
The remote interior angles theorem says that, well, because how triangles work, if you know the one angle, the sum of the other two is the supplement.
B or 6?
That's
I think it's
B.
a B.
Okay.
Well, it's
Okay,
not
how do you
6, I'll tell you that.
If
Yeah.
it's 6, how do you know that's 6 degrees? And also, Jake, you're wrong. That's over 9.
So wait,
It's B.
the theorem we have deals with parallel lines. But we don't have parallel lines here.
We could draw one.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But, like,
that's a thought.
parallel to what?
I don't know.
We could draw, like, another flat one on top.
I got it.
I thought you already had it once.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You could use the line tool if you would like to make
Yeah.
that look better. So hit back. Hit the back here, or that.
Blue line.
And then you're able to move it once you're done if you want to move it up or down.
Okay.
So that would mean this one. Oh, okay.
How is that 135? Oh.
Corresponding. So then this would also be 45. Okay, wait.
We're back where we started.
No, wait. So, God.
It's like, shoot, we just moved it.
Wait a second, but yeah.
Can we make these?
All we did was
lines, like,
move the
Wait,
problem,
Oh, okay.
right? And we made more angles.
More angles.
Okay, you need to stop
Well,
doing that.
B
That's
is 45 in that equation, but you can't add another B. How is that B? Wait.
okay. Wait, these.
Wait,
lines
yeah,
are
that's
so-
B. Wait.
Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
it's not.
Hold on.
Yes, it is.
Hold on. Hold on.
I meant like the whole thing is B.
And then there's another A. Oh
A
my
plus something
goodness.
equals B. But we need to figure out.
Can I clear ink real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an idea. What if we move this and
I don't
take
think
it
it's
somewhere
possible.
else? Oh crap. I kind of want to...
Just fades away.
This is-
What is that?
Oh, the pen got stuck there.
Screenshot.
So if we move this elsewhere...
Technologicals.
Yeah. You can also do it on your phone.
Yeah, I know I can do it, but I did
Why
not
won't
know
you
that
draw?
Windows could do that.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Also, the Windows one looks really good.
It's how it's... I'm doing something special, just to tell you.
Is it part of the smartboard thing? Or?
Okay, so that should have worked, but it's not, so I'm going to try one other way.
Can you like not put images in?
I normally can, but alright, so we have 3 minutes. So we had this line up. We had this line up, and you guys can smell that this is probably going to be one of those times where your teacher says, and we'll pick this up tomorrow.
Oh, no.
if we don't get this done today.
I don't think it's possible.
Shoot.
Okay.
Wait.
Can we
Wait.
make? Oh.
Didn't that line already
Why
exist?
is
Yeah.
that necessary, Jake?
Okay.
Wait, I thought
Can
we
you
were gonna
make
copy the whole
like
thing
lines
It
shorter?
won't. I don't know why it won't copy it now, but I don't. There's not enough time for me to keep fighting with it.
You want to make the line
Oh, no,
shorter?
then-
You have to click it and delete
You have to
it.
pick the,
Oh, wait, I have
the
to
mouse
click
button.
Here, I got
Okay,
you.
wait.
I got you.
Oh.
Or that.
Go.
Okay, I want to make these shorter because these are messing me
Why
up.
do you want to make them shorter?
Because it's messy.
Oh, don't we want to see the lines up there? Like, don't we want to see the angles?
Yeah.
So we have more relationships to look at?
Okay.
So let's write a tiny bit smaller. And we'll save this so we can pick it up tomorrow. Put your ink on, like, small. Like, either level 1 or level 2. That's still kind of big.
That's not X. That's or Y. That's 45.
Yeah, I was about to say, we know what that
We
is,
already
right?
figured that out.
No. Okay.
I feel like when
It
we
keeps it. It remembers when you click back and forth. Like I said, right nicely. Oh, so those two angles together. Okay.
And then. So we know X is less than 135.
No, X plus 45 plus A equals 135.
Yeah. Which we already knew before we accepted the lines. I don't think
You
it's
have
possible.
2 minutes until we have to walk away from this for the day.
We have to answer in
Hey
like.
Jake, remember a couple days ago when you kept saying everything was easy?
Yeah.
This is my favorite part of math, is when I sit down and you guys are all like,
Wait,
Brain
wouldn't
power.
this would be 45, right?
How?
Because this is oh wait.
oh,
No.
they're not
They're
parallel.
not parallel, so that doesn't work. What if we made a line parallel to the other one?
Like
I don't.
that?
Yeah.
No, I do
Not like that though.
Wait,
There's
hold
no
on.
background.
Wait.
We were working with parallelograms, and the line you just drew sort of kind of makes this look like a parallelogram.
Yeah.
I'm not
if
saying
we
that's
undo
useful, I'm just
all that,
saying-
And then like make it like.
Make it a nice
You
one.
know,
Oh my
What the
gosh.
heck?
You clicked the image instead, like,
You're
Yeah.
moving
No,
the
yeah, that's-
so
background.
now click line tool.
Sure.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Now it's off the angle.
Do we have
Pro
any
tip.
information about this new shape?
If we sit it on top and then move it, it'll match the angle.
Wow.
Life hacks.
Pro tip.
I don't think we know anything about this shape is the only problem.
Alright.
So I challenge you
Oh no.
I don't like that.
over tonight into tomorrow. You've got a math test and everything tomorrow. I want you guys to percolate on this. Think about what could we possibly do. Can we do anything, right? But you gotta walk away for now. You gotta. That will make multiple parallelograms.
If we
Parallelograms.
parallelograms, then you don't have to do the problem because it's all just parallel.
Parallelogramception.
Oh wait, I need to use the graphic.
Walk away from the math, Jacob. Walk away from the math.
I don't think it's.
But we're out of time.
And the skill sets we have learned in life.
I thought you were about to go back up to the board and keep writing just using your finger.
No.
That would have been pretty darn funny though.
Yeah, come on. Perfect joke.
Yeah, but now I
Those
closed
things.
it.
I hated
Oh,
those things.
those-
Yeah, those are terrible. Can we not do those?